Hi YouTube, it's the 29th of the 9th, 2011. I have some information on the Canary Islands, the Isle of El Hierro, the smallest island in the archipelago. Spanish troops have left Tenerife today en route to the Canary Island of El Hierro, with a view to assist in the evacuation of 10,000 residents on the island should the rumbling volcano on the island start to erupt. Seismologists believe the increase in tremors on the isle indicates that the magma beneath the island may be moving, ready to erupt. There had been 22 seismic events this week so far, the largest registering 3.3 on the Richter scale. Since mid-July there has been around 8,000 tremors recorded, but only 15 or so were felt by the residents. A boat left Tenerife with 31 soldiers along with 6 trucks, 4 buses, 2 all-terrain vehicles and a filled tent that can hold 2,000 escapees as a precaution at this time, and at the request of the Canarian government. Some residents have already been told to evacuate and have headed to other parts of the island. A cruise Roja boat carrying aid for around 50 people is heading their way. The last time the volcano erupted on the island was in 1793, lasting for about a month. All measures being implemented are now purely precautionary, and there's no need to be alarmed. Situated in the Atlantic Ocean off the west coast of Africa, the Canary Islands are all volcanic, but there has been no volcanic activity on El Hierro since 1793. However, a series of small earthquakes have been registered by sensors in the past 2 months, and the alert has been raised from green to yellow for the first time in recent history. Speaking to El País newspaper, volcanologist John Carlos Caracado admitted an eruption on El Hierro would not be a major surprise. It's the youngest of the Canary Islands, he explained. There is a ball of magma which is rising to the surface, and it has been stationed at the limit of the Earth's crust. At the moment, we do not know if that ball of magma will break the crust and cause an eruption. Rather than having one large crater, the volcano on El Hierro consists of around 250 small craters. Any eruption would form cones on the high zones of the island, and lava flows which would reach to the sea, although they do so at a speed that would be slow enough for the population to be evacuated. It is something that could happen in days, weeks or months, said Caracado. El Hierro currently has a population of around 10,000, and regional government officials have begun informing them of evacuation protocols in case the worst should happen. The last volcanic eruption in the Canary Islands took place on the island of La Palma in 1971, while the mainland town of Lorca was devastated by an earthquake of 5.2 on the Richter scale in May this year. Saturday produced another stronger tremor of 3.4 on the Richter scale, which was felt all over the island. 130,000 years ago, seismic tremors produced massive landslides at El Hierro, as a giant piece of the island split off and crashed down into the ocean, scattering along the sea floor. This submarine landslide, which involved the collapse of the northern flank of the island, formed the El Golfo Valley and created a debris avalanche with a volume of 150 to 180 kilometers. Detailed analysis of these deposits suggests the slope failure did not occur as a single event, but a series of smaller failures over a period of hours or days. Local tsunami are likely to have been triggered by these landslides, but no evidence has been found to confirm this.